How do you feel about driving?
I prefer not driving.
I think you're an okay driver.
Oh, I know I'm an okay driver. I just prefer not to.
Such arrogance.
I have everything. Oh no, I don't. I need more. Okay, never mind.
She's talking to herself again. Doesn't happen all that often, does it?
You know what? They say there's no issue with people who talk to themselves. It's when they answer themselves. That is the problem. So when you're buying Chinese vegetables, what you want to do is look at the bottom, and if they have these like white dots in them, it means the inside is all dry. So this one is pretty good. There's one in here that's probably not so great. So we talked about Costco on our last video, and one of those items that I just found that's cheaper elsewhere is a cucumber. This is only 79 cents at the Chinese store, and they were 3 for $2.99, I think, at Costco. It's a few cents, 20 cents to be exact. Savings, but it's still savings. And I didn't need all 3, I just needed 1.
Well, that wasn't completely successful.
No, I still need bean sprouts, but we can get that from somewhere else. That's okay. Lots of selection on Fraser Street. Lots of little Chinese markets, Asian markets, and a lot of stuff is way cheaper than the supermarket.
It's true.
True. You just have to look.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not always convenient to come to, right?
Yeah, you know, a whole...
You're gonna push me off the sidewalk, yo.
Sorry. I mean, like a whole 5-minute drive from home, like just crazy. I mean, that's so inconvenient.
I know. Well, this is a little bit less convenient because it doesn't have, like these stores don't have all the things I would normally buy in a supermarket. And at a supermarket, I can get everything in one place. And that's what I mean by inconvenience. We're making laksa today. A number of people have requested this recipe. Both Dude's mom and I used to make the paste, that is the base of the soup, from scratch. And since my mother-in-law doesn't make her paste from scratch anymore, I figured, why fight it? So I just use laksa paste that comes in a package, and there's a specific brand that we like called Tean's Gourmet, and my mother-in-law used to bring it back from Malaysia every time they went, but now we can find it here in our local markets. I've seen it on Walmart.com, I think also on Amazon.com, so it's easy to get if you're looking to make laksa. We also used to have a cat, and his name was Laksa. We had him for 16 years. He passed away a couple of years ago, and he was an orange cat. And we named him Laksa because he was the same color as the soup. Well, not red, but this kind of orangey color.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Use exactly that color. So with the laksa soup, I basically follow the instructions on the back of the package, but I do increase the amount of coconut milk. I use a whole can, whereas I think on the package it just says 100 mils or so, but I use a full can of coconut milk, and it's quite spicy. So if you need to dilute it some more, just add more chicken broth or more water, or even more coconut milk if your stomach can handle that. Laksa actually is a lot of work. When you make the paste from scratch, when you make the chicken broth from scratch and use the chicken, it can be a whole afternoon of cooking. So by using a paste, and I used a store-bought chicken that I got from the Chinese market, it's going to be pretty simple to assemble, and that's what makes laksa laksa, not just the soup base and the flavor, but these are the typical items that you will find in a laksa if you order it in Malaysia, Singapore, any authentic Malaysian restaurant, you will find these ingredients. I julienne the cucumber, make some ramen eggs. The recipe can be found there. They're basically a medium boiled egg. Deboned a chicken. This isn't even the whole chicken. I still have like a full breast left. There's so much. Blanch some bean sprouts. And cook your rice noodles. So to assemble your laksa, add some of the bean sprouts, some chicken. Oops, there. Is that better? Some cucumber. You can also find fish balls and prawns in laksa, so you can add those as well. You can heat up the fish balls in the laksa soup. You can also cook the prawns in the laksa soup, so it's fairly simple. Adding one egg that I've already cut in half. And then you just add your soup. And that's it. This is just a quick laksa, not made completely from scratch, but you'll get all the great flavors in a fraction of the time. And now it's time for
Folks, laksa is like, for Malaysians, is like a staple comfort food. So I grew up with laksa as one of the things that my mom made. So when she made it, it's one of those things where, you know, we knew it was going to be good because she made everything from scratch. Nowadays, you know, it can get like so close to 100% of that flavor. You can get really darn close with paste, and, you know, just take those shortcuts to get the flavor.
Especially if it's just like a middle of the week type of meal that you want.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't have all day to cook.
Importantly, I gotta get some of that soup. Oh, soaking it up already. Woo! It's got a kick. I used to eat a lot spicier when I was younger, but oh my Lanta. I think after that first sip, that fire, it mellows out. It's got that depth of flavor. It's definitely got that kick. And the creaminess of the coconut milk. It's good. That's a good base. Flo, I love that you love cooking Malaysian food. And this is dope.
You know, I don't know if they know the story, but while we were dating, I actually taught myself how to make Malaysian food. Purchased some Malaysian cookbooks to impress this guy.
And the kicker is, she experimented and fed her friends, but I never got any of that. But I benefit from all the results now. So thank you. Wonderful.
Awesome. Thanks, dude. It's totally okay to take shortcuts where you can. It's still going to be a delicious meal, even if it's not made completely from scratch, but simple, ordinary, joyful, right? All right, if you like this video, please click the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Come follow me on Instagram. Till next time, be simple, ordinary, and joyful.